Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario. Guest on the pregame show tonight, Nathan Bain. Myself, track announcer Shannon Doyle with you. HPI, play of the day. We're going to go right to it in race number 5. Myself and Nathan like. Number 2, Einhorn. 2 lengths behind. It was a big trip for Einhorn. Parked first up the whole way. Driver tonight is Nathan.
Driving conditions and
number 5, HPI. Pick 3, go-to wager here in London. First race right off the bat. I'm looking at the 1, 3, and 7 to kick things off. Over into race number 2, going to go 3 deep once again there with a 1, 2, and 4. And in number 3, it's the 1 Malnificent or the 3 Twin Because I Said So to round out that pick 3 play. Early pick 4 starts in that third. I'm going to stay with the same 1 and 3 in the third. I went deep in race number 4, one of our more wide open events on the card. 5 deep, in fact, for the 4th race. 5th race, it's a 2, 5, and 7. Again, you got to play that 2 Einhorn on the class drop in race number 5. And in race 6, look to round out the early pick 4 with the inside 2. It's Delightful Space or Fade Away, post 1 and 2. The late pick 4, starting in race number 7, it's the Up the Credit feature race. Going to go 3 deep in the first couple of legs for late pick 4, up into race number 9. On the trot for that, number 2 Eagle Scout or the 3 EL Rock. And in the 10th and final race, number 8 Remus Blue Chip, named the claiming pacer of the year here at the Raceway yesterday. He's in to go from the back tier spot tonight. Number 9 Confident Fella also looks to figure in that final race this evening. We're going to take a short break right now, but myself, Nathan Bain, we're going to come back with a whole lot more following the break. Stick around.
HPIBet.com. Access, rewards, and more.
Hey, welcome back to the pregame show, everyone. You're watching Race Day at the Raceway, Western Fair District, London, Ontario. Guest on the pregame show tonight, we've got young Nathan Bain with us for the card. He's going to provide some selections and may even get a race call in tonight. Are you good to go if we need you?
I'm ready.
He's ready for a race call possibly this evening. We'll see later on. Alrighty, wagering menu for this evening setting up like this. We've got that low 15% takeout featured on the pick 3, pick 4, and high 5 plays. Free programs, selections, video, so much more. It's all on our website at westernfairdistrict.com. Go-to wagers, they are and always have been the pick 3 play right up front, race number 1. Pick 4s beginning in races 3 and 7. Those pools for the pick 4s last night were huge. Low 15% takeout, of course, always guaranteed at $5,000, the pools for the pick 4s. Super high 5s are featured in races 6 and 10. Driver and trainer standings for 2017. Congratulations, Bob McClure. He led all drivers for wins in Canada throughout the year. And, of course, here at the Raceway, our leading driver, 174 victories. Alfie Carroll, Nick Stewart with a big rush and a brush at the end of the year. He went into the 3rd spot. Travis Henry rounding up the top 4 for driver wins 2017 in London. Trainer standings, it came right down to the final night. Vic Putty was a clear winner there by 1 win over Gore McDonald. Had the win on New Year's Eve there with Payback. Alfie Carroll was on board for Vic Putty. Put him in the lone top spot for trainer wins 2017. Vic Putty. Gore McDonald, strong second. Craig Gilmore right up there in the top 3. And Scott McNiven, always a factor here in the condition ranks in London, rounding out the top 4 for trainers. So, here we go. Nathan Bain with us for the pregame show tonight. Nathan's been involved with racing pretty much your whole life, but more so in the last few years.
Last 5 years have been really strong.
Right on. Your family, a strong presence in racing down in Western Ontario. The Bain family has been involved with racing for a while. A little bit on that?
Yeah, my grandpa's been involved for over 50 years, and my dad's been involved his whole life, too.
Right on. That's Tom and Dave, and they happen to be with us tonight, right?
Yeah.
They're tuned in. Alrighty. Your Twitter profile, it reads aspiring harness racing announcer, industry promoter, Of course, you go to high school at Bell River. Age?
15.
Just 15.
Yep.
And you've had the opportunity to call some races at a few different tracks. Maybe touch on that.
I've done Grand River. I've done Flamborough, Northfield Park.
Northfield Park was last week.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was very exciting.
Michael Carter, Ayers, Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Good guys.
Yeah.
And big field too, right? With
yeah,
9
9-horse
horses.
field. First time I announced under the lights, and it was snowy too during the race.
It gets a little tougher when the snow is involved, right? I know here in London there's a little bit of guesswork involved when calling the races in the winter. I find it a little tougher when they're covered in mud.
Yeah.
I call off the driver's silks, right? So if the horses are getting covered in mud and the drivers are getting covered in mud, they're basically all looking the same. So you haven't called in the mud yet?
No, I've been lucky with the weather.
Lucky with the weather. Well, maybe someday you'll get that chance in the mud.
There'll be the day.
Right on, you bet. It won't be muddy tonight here. We've got the cool conditions, but might get you to fill in for one there later on. I've been under the weather a bit this week, so Nathan says he's good to go here for maybe a race call later on this evening. Favorite horse of yours?
Definitely On a Cloud. She's just the friendliest horse ever, and she just loves everyone's attention.
That's one that you guys race. Are your dad and your grandfather down as the owners on that one, On a Cloud?
Yes.
And now she's raced here before, but one thing I noticed about her when racing, near the end of the mile, she'd roll off stride, and I kept wondering, what is it about this one? What is it?
she gets spooked to the light sometimes.
She's a little bit funny, hey?
You can't expect much out of her. You're thinking you're going to win, and then she'll break at the wire.
It's disappointing sometimes, but she is capable, right?
She has lots of heart.
Very nice. On a Cloud. So maybe a favorite horse that you don't have an ownership stake in?
Definitely Wiggle Jiggle. He's a very unique horse, and I enjoy watching him, and I'm looking forward to seeing him come back next week.
He's coming right back, eh? Montreal Teague, very happy about that. The whole Teague family in operation. Wiggle Jiggle, definitely a fan fave in the last few years, and again, as you mentioned, coming back to the races very soon. So we'll all look forward to seeing Wiggle Jiggle on his return to the simulcasting. And so right now, I think what we'll do is get a look at the first race here, try and help out our horse players. You've had this program for a bit, so you know what you're going to be talking about here. Race number 1, who do you like?
I'm going to go right to number 7, Dream Fair Eternity. She has been coming off a solid qualifier last week, coming home in 29-2, and she looks like one of the only ones that is capable of winning this maiden race.
Yeah, I like the back half there, and it's right here in London. That's a big difference too, right? Over into race number 2, and you're going right back to one that was a winner last time out.
Yeah, Attitude, and she does get the rail to work with, and a victory by over 3 lengths last week, and I think she can come right back here in race number 2.
I like Attitude too. She does have that front end speed to work with and gets that rail advantage as well. Over into race number 3. This one to start tonight's early pick 4, and we both kind of like this 3 in here. Tell us about Twin B, 'Cause I Said So. Travis Henry, this one's always in the hunt.
How could I not pick her after coming second out of Woodbine in 158-3? And she does jump up a little bit in class, but I don't think that's going to affect her after that huge mile at Woodbine.
Another one with some gate speed to work with. We saw that last night. There was a few front end winners, and when that front end speed is holding up, you like to look for one in here with some gate speed. So the 3 definitely has that. Over into race number 4. I like the one. I like this 5, Lady Crazy. Last time out, she had that perfect trip, but she just didn't have enough to go by. But she's got to be getting a little tighter now. It's her 4th start back off a rest.
And I'm going to go right back to Travis Henry. She's very consistent horse, and that's what I like about her. And she comes right back in here.
I like her, the 5, Lady Crazy,
and gets class relief. That's what I like about that one.
For sure, I'm with you too. Lady Crazy gets away from those better class mares. Over into race number 5. Our HPI play of the day as selected by myself and Nathan. Tell us about Einhorn.
Einhorn got parked last time, which wasn't his fault, and does receive major class drop in here. This is the cheapest he's been in since last year in that. Right
on. In for a low tag, number 2, Einhorn. Nick Stewart picks up the drive on that one tonight. Be looking for that one as part of your early pick 4 play. Over into race number 6, it's the High 5, and you've gone to the inside here. Bob McClure teaming number 2, Fadeaway.
Fadeaway, another one's getting lots of class drop in here. She's coming out of Woodbine after that 53 miles. She finished 3rd. Receives major class drop. That's very strong coming into this race.
Right on. Dean Nixon, Bob McClure teaming up with 2, Fadeaway there in the 6. Over into race number 7, start of a late pick 4. We're on the trot for this, the Up the Credit feature, and yeah, another 2 horse for you.
Yeah. Warby Shipshape, coming out of Woodbine, getting class relief here. Hasn't been much on the win lately, but I think if he can get a good trip, he could be a winner in tonight's 7th.
Right on. Nathan Bain showing a lot of respect to these Woodbine shippers in tonight to the Raceway. Over into race number 8, a reduced field of 5. You're all over another 2 here. It's Matt's Tuition. You're a big fan of Bob McClure's tonight.
Yeah, he has a lot of good drives tonight, and
live one there in race 8, right?
Getting an easier tonight, coming from a 15 claimer to the 7 claimer, so it looks pretty strong coming into here.
Drop and pop maybe for the 2 Matt's Tuition.
A lot of drop and pops tonight.
Right on. Over into race number 9. Got him on the trot for that, and Britt Kennedy sending out 3 EL Rock. Britt Kennedy, maybe a bit of a surprise there with a Age Trotter of the Year. Liam Needsom gets an award there. The award's released yesterday on the Standardbred Canada website, so congratulations, Britt, and the connections of Liam Needsom. EL Rock, tell us about it.
Well, he hasn't had much luck with post position lately, and gets the 3-hole with Nick Stewart. He is on fire lately, and I'm thinking that he'll have EL Rock near the front tonight. I
was saying the last week or 2, you got to play Nick on anything here. He's been winning with favorites. He's been winning with long shots, and
never underestimate him.
You cannot underestimate Nick Stewart. Race number 10, the finale. Number 8, Remus Blue Chip from the back tier spot. Another Raceway award winner for 2017 as our claiming pacer of the year. 11 wins last season, and his first outing tonight. You like him from the back tier spot.
Yeah, another Bob McClure one. He had 3 wins in a row, and that's what I liked about him. Here in London, and he was in Rito a little bit. And
right on. He knows his way to the winner's circle, right? Remus Blue Chip in the finale. Nathan Bain's top selection there. Shout-outs this evening. I know you got some family and friends likely tuned in.
Family and friends, and my dad and grandpa that are here tonight.
Dave and Tom with us on track, and you know what? We thank you for being with us. Thanks so much for joining us in the pregame.
Thanks for having me.
Race number 8, we need you. You're good to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nathan Bain will call race number 8 tonight, and we'll look forward to that. And let's go back and do some recapping then. So pick 3 and pick 4 playing. 3 deep in the opening leg, same as race number 2, and in the 3rd race, if we get there, I think we can complete with the 1 Magnificent or the 3 Twin Bee, because I said so. Early pick 4 will start in race number 3. Use the same 2. I think the most wide open event on tonight's card is race number 4. It's a field of 7. I went 5 deep in that 2nd leg of the early pick 4, 3 deep into the 5th, and in race 6 we'll look to complete with Delightful Space or Fade Away. Late pick 4 starting in race number 7. Again, going to go 3 deep in the first couple of legs. Backed off in race number 9 on the trot using a 2 and 3. And in the finale, going to go to the back tier spots. Remus Blue Chip or Confident Fella to complete that late pick 4. That's how I see those go-to wagers setting up this evening. Cameraman standing by. What do you got for us, Trev? Cameraman's play on the day. Race number 4, it's the 1, Flight of an Angel. Big fan of Nick Stewart. Nick Stewart doing it well, of course, and cameraman going to try for a little bit of value there with Flight of an Angel. Another one for Britt Kennedy on the rail there in race number 4. It's another edition of Survivor Tuesday. Always free to play, online or on track. It's a chance for you to win a $100 deposit to your HBI account. Brought to you each and every week by HBI Bet. Closing boards. Check us out on our website, westernferretdistrict.com. There's free programs, selections, videos, so much more. Everything you need is there. If you got comments or suggestions, our team would love to hear from you. Greg Blanchard, Greg Gango, myself. Give me a follow on Twitter tonight. Join the conversation. We've got 10 races getting underway at about 6:15. Keeping in mind, horses and drivers post-parading close to 0 minutes due to the cooler temperatures, so wager early to avoid being shut out. One more time, Nathan Bain, thanks so much for joining us on the pregame show.
Enjoyed it.
Right on, you bet. Good luck to you playing the Raceway tonight.